Hello everyone, welcome to part 75 of 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself. Here we are with our 75th principle. I'm Walt, and yeah, this one is a pretty good one right here because it is a technique I have experimented a decent amount with, and it's something that you can easily get into and can make a massive transformation in your life with a minimal amount of input. This one is to become a visioneer, and so this goes on this technique of visioneering. So if you've heard of this one, good for you. If you haven't, it's pretty easy. What you're doing is you're picturing yourself in where you want to be. It's a technique kind of out of Think and Grow Rich to some degree, but a lot of people have issues with visualization because they're not visioneering it. They're not living into it with the right emotion because our subconscious mind is very much linked to our emotion. There are some fantastic materials that will teach you how to visioneer your reality. But the thing is, we usually don't try to visioneer because we think it's a waste of time. We think, okay, I can't really picture this. Why don't I just do it? Like I can't picture myself earning that, achieving that. It's like, how do I picture it if I'm not going to do it? I also always think of the Rick and Morty part where we have that episode where it's on the therapy planet with we have Beth and Jerry there, and Jerry's saying to Beth, imagine a me who can bend metal. And she's like, how can I do that while I'm watching you not be able to? Those two have a hilarious dynamic anyway. Great show. But anyway, the point is that how are you supposed to imagine something when you're seeing that you can't? You say, okay, I am rich. I want to see myself as a millionaire. And then you're like, okay, but here's my overdrawn account. Here's this debt. That's not a millionaire's balance sheet. How am I supposed to see myself as a millionaire and believe it? How do I put positive emotion behind that and not doubtful emotions? Because if you put doubtful emotions behind your visioneering and your affirmations, they're not going to work, and sometimes they're going to do the opposite of what you want them to do, because it's the emotion that matters, not necessarily the words. The words are good and all, but the emotion is really 80% of it. So you have to get the right emotion behind it, and one of the biggest parts to me about this one is taking small steps. Sure, imagine what it is you want, because you cannot motivate yourself if you're not going to set a goal that's something you really want. But after that, start celebrating the small things, as we've recently talked about in some previous parts here. Celebrate the small things, mitigate the downside, celebrate any amount of success you're having, anything that is positive towards your goal, okay? You think you're going to go into some business to earn $1 million, you earn $1, you got to feel like you earned $1 million, okay? You got to go into it with that attitude of, yes, I'm doing it, I see success, okay? And when you can see it like that, you can make a massive transformation in your life. And when you can do your visioneering exercise, be it just walking around picturing yourself a little bit, listening to songs is an excellent way to get some feeling going, and then picturing different parts of it. You can do the classic visioneering things online. Just look up visioneering. You can find some guided visioneerings there. There are a lot of ways to visioneer your reality. But once you start doing it, once you start picturing yourself at least for a second or two every day, you can make a massive transformation in what you can do, what you think you can do, and really you're going to grow into who you are without even having to think about it too much. Because when you picture this, the subconscious mind now has an image to work with, and it begins to make a massive transformation in your life. Anyway, that's about it for part 75. I will see you guys next time with part 76. I'm Walt. See you then.